Comrades, imagine the two of them join up with them. I want to stop the budget Tuesday, but let them know they can't stop the budget. The budget will be passed. We go in Parliament on Tuesday, and Tuesday is Red Tuesday. Put on your red clothes and show them who you be Tuesday. We ain't mixing no matters with them.
Ready to rumble.
We ain't mincing no matters with them Tuesday. Put on your colors. Show them who you be. Show them that labor massive in this country. Imagine, they say the labor. They say the labor. And they up there hung up consummation. They up there on platform with canes. And they say they're labor. Well, labor they could be. Them ain't no labor. We are the real labor in this country. We are the labor. When you see them, tell them they ain't no labor. They want fool people talking about the labor. They ain't no labor, but they're sorry. And they're sorry about that. And they're sorry about that. And they think it over. They don't know what to do, all kind of things. Tell them, labor ain't sorry about nothing. Because labor has been developing this country for the past 18 years. We ain't sorry about nothing. We're glad for the good that we have been doing for the people of this country. They thought when they left, who all resigned and them who we had to get rid of, they thought that the Labour Party will have fallen the next day. But this Labour Party, 80 years, stronger than ever. Bigger than any one of us. They had people there before. They had St. Paul Southwell. They had Bradshaw. They had France. They had Glassford. They had Manchester. They had all of them. And they're gone. And the party here still. It's the same thing with them. They're gone. And the party here still. They used to come on the platform. But 1 Timothy and 2 Timothy, we want them now. No 1 Timothy and 2 Timothy. We want no 1 Timothy and no 2 Timothy. We want labor. Come on. They used to come. But hold your corner. We're going to jam them, but Labour going to jam them. This Labour Party, comrades, this Labour Party will continue and will continue to mobilize because soon rather than later, you will get the signal because we want all this confusion come to an end. We want this country settled down. This country has good to offer. This government has good to offer. Country running good. They're talking, telling people about we in crisis and we in this. And they want vote on no confidence. Tell them that the people got full confidence in the Labour Party. Full confidence in the Labour Party. And come Tuesday, we're going to see more confidence in the Labour Party. I want you to help me welcome to the microphone. Comrade Ricky Skerritt.
I see people dressed in costume, food and drink being consumed, young people walking up, old people jumping up.
Comrades, good night. Well, the last time I see such a large crowd jamming in so much rain was Juve morning. The last time that I felt so much electricity at a Labour meeting, elections had done call. Well. I arrived here about an hour and a half ago. The rain hasn't stopped since. But everybody in the street, like people ain't feeling the rain or what? Comrades, that is a good indication of the confidence that you have, the love that you have, the commitment that you have. and how much you want to see this government continuing doing the good that we can do. Comrades, thank you for being here. This is inspiring. This is motivating. We have been working very, very hard. Your Prime Minister has worked non-stop on your behalf. Your ministers have worked non-stop on your behalf. And when we see this kind of turnout, in spite of the inclement weather, and when we see that you understand that this is God's way to bless us, the country has been going through a drought. And because we've been going through a drought, we are happy for the rain. But the rain will not stop this play. This is one cricket match that the rain will not stop. Because we know the work has to continue. Continue on your behalf. Continue on behalf of everybody in number 6. Continue on behalf of everybody all over this country. And that is why we will continue. Nobody will stop us. The rain will not stop us. Only the people can stop us, and we know that the people are on our side. And that is what has them. They're talking about vote or no confidence. We have the confidence of the people. They want to change government in the High Court. They want to change government in the Parliament. Tell them they must come to the people to change the government. And the people want the Labour Party to continue to run this country. Comrades and friends, I picked up a good friend of mine tonight in the village to bring him down to the meeting. He had not been, this is not a man who has a car. This is not a man who travels all over the island. He has not been on this side of the island, he tells me, for a very long time. As we were driving down here, he marveled. This is a Kittitian who live here. He marveled at how wonderful the roadsides are being kept. He marveled at the lights that stretched from Sandy Point all the way down here to St. Paul's. I said to him, that is one of the reasons why the people love Denzil Douglas so much. I took him around the back of St. Paul's. I showed him the health center. I showed him the community center. I showed him the housing areas up behind there. He couldn't believe what he saw. I showed him the playing field that we used to play on as small boys. And then I took him back down and I showed him the new stadium that's been down here now for the last 5 years. He couldn't believe it. He didn't recognize St. Paul's. And that is what the enemies of Douglas, that is what the haters of Douglas don't like. They do not understand how this man has led a development plan that has brought empowerment and development all over the island. Not just in Bastille, not just in Frigate Bay, not just at Port Zante, not just at the Southeast Peninsula, but in every constituency all over this island. I had friends here over Easter who drove around the island. They asked me, where's the poverty? These are people from other islands asking me, well, Minister, where are the slums? They couldn't believe how well developed, how much infrastructure, how much housing, the lighting, and the quality of life that they can see. I told them, in spite of the difficulties, in spite of the fact that some people have lost their work because of difficult times, we have been able to keep more people employed. We have saved more jobs. Many of our neighboring islands are envious of what we've been able to achieve. I'm sure you heard the story about the leader of PAM going on a radio station in Antigua and telling the people who called into the station that he could understand. He was empathetic. He was in support of why the government would be paying civil servants nearly a month late because the bondholders had to be paid first. Well, in St. Kitts, this prime minister of yours, this leader of ours, he said the people must get paid first. At no time must the people not get their salary on time. And we have been able to keep that through the worst period, the worst fiscal period. Not one civil servant, not one ancillary worker never get paid on time. That didn't happen by accident. Your prime minister and your cabinet, your government, your Labour Party had to do all kinds of footwork and mirrors to make that happen. My job tonight, comrades, is to ask you to hold strain. They're trying to make fools out of us. But we know better. They're trying to make you believe all kind of funny things going on. This government is staying on the straight path. This government is continuing to work on your behalf. There's no crisis in this country. There's a crisis in the minds of some people who are struggling to get into government. The People's Action Movement have a plan to get into government by hijacking the Labour Party. We will not let that happen. Imagine the two of them who have now joined PAM still holding office in the Labour Party. Timothy Harris is still the chairman of the Labour Party. Sam Conda is still the deputy leader of the Labour Party. Tell them Ricky Skerritt said they must resign. They're hypocrites. They must resign. Or you could cross the floor, fraternize, make love, party, collude, collaborate, scheme, do all kind of thing with the people who are trying to take out this government and still hold them offices. Tell them Ricky Skerritt say they must resign. You're going to hear them tomorrow on the radio. Nobody elect him. Nobody elect him. What he talk for? Well, as long as this Labour Party lives, and as long as we have anything to do with it, this will be a democratic country. And me and others will have the right to talk. They got the right to talk. Well, I got the right to talk. Tell them I say they must resign. Good night, comrades. Good night. All the best.
I'm a godless man, so please tell them for me. Man gone, man ya. In you, Makazima. Ban gone, ban ya. In you, Makazima. You cannot continue if you never start. In you, Makazima. Start out from scratch and prove that you're smart. In you, Makazima. They want what's in my head. They want to see me dead. But they can't do that because of Ellie Matana. In you, Makazima.
Comrades, let's give Comrade Ricky Skerritt a round of applause.